Hello, welcome to Spy Money. I want to discuss with you the SpyBot trend indicator for NinjaTrader 8. It does a very good job spotting the trend, and all you have to do is just follow the colors of the candles and you can trade pretty good with it. So we're going to take a look at it, and right here you can see that when it's blue, that means go long. You get a little arrow. You also get an alert that you can turn on and off for it. When it's in the red, it's to take a short. This particular one, you could have picked up several points there. When it's in the gold, you just stay out of the trade. So if you look back at this, you can see that we would have gotten quite a bit here. So if we go back into, let me add a drawing tool to this, and from right here, you would have gotten, if you had taken right at the top, there's the 1,030 points you could have got. Let me turn that one, and right there is a potential $190. Right here would be a potential, I guess it would come over. You might have got out there, so that would be a loss of $50 unless you stayed in. I personally would have stayed in. I would not have let that stop out. So for me personally, I would have let that run on out. Just because it turns gold right there don't mean you get out immediately. And that would have got you $500 there per contract. That's not, 2 or 3 contracts or whatever. It's just doing one contract. We're on a 2-minute time frame in order to do this. So if you went back in, if you took that, come in here, up to the top there is 540. So it's not that you want to try to get the whole move, but if you raise your stop up accordingly, like I would put my stop here, and then when it takes off, I'd start moving my stop up underneath each candle. I probably would have got stopped out right on through here, and that's fine. You're still up, quite a bit of money. On this one here, you would have got in there. The most that you could have made would have been 235. You got in here and you just keep on moving the stop up. You probably would have got stopped out. Probably right there. So there's $1,210. This particular one, you would have got in right here, and you probably would have got stopped out there. There's $1,485. This one, I would not have taken this trade because it's in a bullish movement. But if you did, you wouldn't end up getting stopped out or wherever. So you might have a little loss there if you'd have taken that trade. This one right here, you could have got in. You probably, based on the way I trade, I would have gotten stopped out right there. And so it's $1,500 or $1,510 win. This one come down. I probably would have stayed in. I probably would have got stopped out about right there. So there's $1,875. And that's just trading the 2 minute. So let's take a look at the current where we are. Now we don't have a signal. Actually, I guess we do. We did have a signal there. So if we go ahead and hop in a buy signal here, let's see if we can get filled on it. There we go. So those are the settings that I use whenever I'm trading. I go for really fast targets. I'm not looking to go in and get them all. So right there's one. That's 120 left over as far as all the contracts. So right here is 4 contracts that is probably going to take out real quick. There's another one. We come up, we'll grab another one. We're going to add these up as far as how much you would have actually made on it. So on this one, from right here to right there, $40. From right here, right there, is another 80. From there to there, it's another 100. And if we do get taken out right there, which I'm sure we will, that will be 120. So on this trade here, you've got, see, there's 200, $340 that you would make on this trade. So once it hits, that's $340. Now, you can take a longer trade if you want. You don't have to take a quick one like that, like we did. Now, of course, we would raise our stop up. There's things you're going to do when you're trading, but if you can hit this trade and make, $340 on that, that's a good day. So if you can do that, and say you do it 3-4 times a day, you're going to make quite a bit of money. And at any time in this point, if you don't feel comfortable, you just hit close if you want. You can also raise this. So if you think that it's going to go on up to your zone up there, you can raise that up, put it up there. You can change your ATM strategy to whatever you want to do. Now with me, I like to just go in and get the quick profits because it will sometimes pull back on you. So on this one, if we closed it out, we could take the money there. We wouldn't make the full 340, but you would make money. And that's just a matter of getting in and being, most of this was out on one candle, a 2-minute candle. Now, we would have been in right here. That's where we would have been in. So if we would have got in the trade there, that is 171, and it's gone as far as 181. So there's 10 points there that you could have gotten. So the trend indicator actually works really well. It's just a matter of how you want to use it and whatever time frame. If you looked on say a 3-minute time frame, maybe you want to, that would have got you in down here at 103, and it went as high as 203. So there's 100 points. That's $2,000 per contract that you could have gotten. So the trend indicator works really well. This thing right here, you could actually move it on up to that zone. That's probably where it's going to go. So if you incorporate this with your normal charting that you do, whether it be zones or order flow or whichever, it would actually work out really well for you. That's a 3-minute, and let's just say we went to a 4-minute. 4-minute would have got you in 106. So it's about the same as the 3-minute. And then you could have also gotten in a short right there. There's a long right here. There just took out the stop, so it actually stopped in the money. So it's just a matter of how you want to set up your time frames and as far as your profit targets and so forth. So I like to trade on a smaller time frame. I like to use like a 200. And by using a 200, that would have got me in rolling through here, and then I could have made my money up there. So that would have got me in at 172. It dropped all the way down to 166. That's only 6 points. I usually use a 10-point stop, so I would have been fine. And then I usually go up and try to take out. I'll usually go usually 2 points, 3 points, 4 points, and 8 points. That's what I'll usually end up doing. So the trend indicator works really well. It's just a matter of finding the trend that it's in. And you can see right here, that's one that you would have got in. Right there's a little gold, then your another signal there. But you also have to use common sense as far as what time of day you're trading. You can see there's a lot of range in here. And then if you go in here, at the 11:30 today, there was a good run right there. It's just a matter of using some common sense with your charting and so forth. And if you use that with this will actually give you reassurance of where you're going. The indicator is fairly cheap. It's a lifetime, so once you buy it, it's yours. And it does very well. If you have any questions with the trend indicator, send me an email. I'll be more than happy to help you. Have a good day.